Hello guys, welcome back. So the given question is that we need to design the 3-bit asynchronous counter or mod 8 asynchronous counter using which flip-flop? By using of the JK flip-flop, right? So 3-bit means how many flip-flops are required? 3 flip-flops are required. Which flip-flops? JK flip-flops are required. Alright, now see that I am going to consider the 3 flip-flop. Before going to that, we have the mod 8, right? So mod 8 means how many stages? It is something 3-bit means starting 0 0 0 0 1, right? 1 1 1, right? It means that first clock pulse, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth clock pulse. So this is what we called as the state diagram, right? So I have explained clearly what is the meaning of state diagram, everything. If you don't understand, please watch the previous video. Once it is done, what we need to draw? We need to draw the circuit diagram representation, right? How many flip-flops are required? 3 JK flip-flops, right? So 1, then 2, then one more is the 3, right? So this is for understanding A, B, C. This is what we called as the JK inputs. Output is QA, then JB, KB, output is QB, JC, KC, output is QC, right? So each flip-flop will be having the clock pulse, right? So asynchronous means first flip-flop will be triggered by the external clock pulse, remaining all flip-flop also triggered by the output of the previous flip-flop, right? So in which condition it will change the value from 0 0 to 0 0 1 or 0 1 0? It should perform the what operation? Changing the binary number from 0 to 1 or 1 to 0, called as the toggle condition. Toggle condition will occur in JK flip-flop. In which condition? When J equal to 1, K equal to 1. Otherwise your count will not be changed from 0 1 2 3 something, right? If it is performing toggle only, your count will change from 0 1 2 3. In which flip-flop? JK flip-flop. In JK flip-flop, when toggle condition will occur? When J equal to 1, K equal to 1. If toggle condition occur only, you will be getting the count 0 1 2 3 something like that. So for that, we always should connect J equal to 1, K equal to 1. For second flip-flop also toggle condition, right? This one. Next, JC, KC equal to 1. If you want to connect this one, then we need to give only single time. This is the circuit diagram for the JK flip-flop for 3-bit. Suppose if in this case of T flip-flop, if the given question is asked something like this. Now what we have to do? We just take the 3 flip-flops. Let it be this is the TA, this is TB, TC. Outputs are QA, QB, QC, right? Just to apply the clock pulse first, right? So external clock pulse, output previous, output previous. Now only simple thing is that in case of flip-flop J equal to 1, K equal to 1 only toggle condition will occur. But in case of T flip-flop, when toggle condition will occur? T equal to 1. Just to connect TA, TB, TC to 1, that's it. Then this is called as the T flip-flop operation. The only difference is that here JA, KA should be connected to 1, here only TA should be connected to 1. That's the only different, remaining everything will be same. That's the reason why I am not going to explain the implementation by using of the T flip-flop, right? Now if you see that this is a circuit diagram, 3 flip-flops. So all JA, KA, JB, KB, JC, KC is connected to the 1. This is the output of the first flip-flop, second flip-flop, third flip-flop. Now what is the operation? Initial count will be 0 0 0. It means that the flip-flop value will be 0 0 0. After applying this is the clock pulse, right? Let it be this is value is QA, QB, QC. Always we need to take something like this, because for the first flip-flop it is external clock pulse, right? External clock pulse means every time it will change from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, 0 to 1, right? So see that here it is not changing every time 0 to 1, 1 to 0, right? Here also it is not changing every time 0 to 1, 1 to 0. But here if you observe, it is changing from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 0. It means that always you need to take the QA at the LSB only. This is the mandatory point that you have to remember. If we take here QA, that is completely wrong. Why completely wrong? So QA we are applying the external clock pulse means it always should change the value from 0 to 1, then 1 to 0. Here only it is changing, right? That is the point you need to remember. So this is QA, QB, QC, this is the clock pulse value. Before applying the clock pulse, what is the count? 0 0 0. After applying the first clock pulse, count will change to 1. Second clock pulse, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. For 8th clock pulse, what will be happen? This will return back to the initial position, right? It means it will go to 0 0 0, right? So if you want to see the timing diagram, see that the first flip-flop, this is the external clock pulse, right? just we are identifying the negative edges. Now output of QA depends upon what? This clock pulse. It means that this output of QA depends upon what? This clock pulse. So where it is starting operation here only, right? So before this answer is 0, then 1. It is also clock pulse only, 0, 1. Then 1 tarvata 0, then 0 to 1, 1 to 0. Now see that output of QB depends upon what? QA, right? But here we need to take the negative edges of the QA, not this one, because second flip-flop is depends upon the output of the QA. So ikkade kada start avutundi. So it means that this value will be 0. After 0, during this time period, what is the answer? 1. So after 1, what is the answer? 0. Now QC depends upon what? QB, right? This is the clock pulse of the QB, right? So identify the negative edges for the QB. Here only we have the negative edges, right? Means before this negative edge started, the answer is 0. 0 tarvata what should be the value? It should be 1. This is the timing diagram representation. Right? If you don't understand this one, please try to watch the previous video. So then you will find this is nothing. Thank you.